Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Emily at the Coloring Oasis. I have a sort of a random mix adult coloring book lot of new finds from Amazon that I wanted to show you guys. And I'm going to do full but maybe speedy flip throughs. This one is brand new, the Dark Art Supernatural. There's another Dark Art one which I showed that came out last year at Halloween, which you can find in my entire Halloween adult coloring book collection videos. I can link those below. We will start with that one, and I do have a few others I think you're really gonna like after. So this one is by Francois Gautier, and it's a smaller book. It's like a 3/4 of the normal size. Thicker cardstock paper these ones always have. They're single-sided. You know, and I'm not a huge fan of dark art, but I love Halloween. And I had made a vow last year to branch out and try to start coloring more things that I normally wouldn't. You know, and I love Halloween, and I generally spend from October 1st to October 31st probably doing about 20 Halloween pictures from all different kinds of books. And but sometimes the really dark ones, the gore ones, just don't appeal to me. But I'm kind of branching out, and this one's really interesting because there's so many just small details here. I'm sure how well you can see this. You might have to zoom in, but I like the quality of the papers. And look at this pirate ship. I like the quality of the papers of the dark art books. And they are more on the advanced side, so you do need to have some skills. Kind of a dark ballerina here. Do need some skills. Or this is a good way to advance your skills. And I will link all these books below. Whenever I do a review of new books I get, if you see something you like, when you go right to it, I would buy it, because, sometimes I buy books and I don't do the video for a month or whatever, or someone sends me books and I just don't get to the reviews for a while. And by then I try to link them below for you and they're sold out, or they've taken them back off for sale, or there was a infringement issue, or who knows what. So when something's available and I see I like it, I grab it. It's just, I at least try to narrow down to the ones that are more likely to vanish or sell out, or maybe be given a problem if it's partial AI, like one of these ones I'm going to show you that I actually really like. I love this one. Look at the doll. Look at her face. That's cool. I have so many great creepy doll books. Werewolf. Ouija board. And, I occasionally in the summer or just randomly, and I even start in September sometimes, I like to just start pulling out some of the Halloween books, or I'll just do them randomly in the year just for something different, because they're just so much fun. And what I like about more dark art or Halloween themed or horror books is you can get away with different things like skin color that is not normal skin color. You can do blue skins and green skins, and you can do things you can't get away with normal pictures when you're doing monsters and creatures and things like that. So that is sort of a quick flip of Dark Art Supernatural, brand new. Check that out below. Next, I want to show you this one. This is an older book. It's by Alina Alazavira. It's the Grayscale Victorian coloring book. I didn't have it. So yeah, it's Alina Lazarvia. And I actually had one of her books that was like a Halloween one, or Autumn Magic, I think it's called. And I never got this one. And it's this light grayscale. It's really beautiful. It looks really nice with markers. alcohol markers in particular. Pictures are very delicate, very traditional, and I like how there's a lot of white space on some of her backgrounds, so you can do your wallpaper or your backgrounds any way you like. You can do a solid color, you can do pan pastels, you can blend water pencils, you can use stencils to make your own kind of patterns in the background. I just thought the images in this were really pretty and soft, and kind of, they feel authentic. Fashion, and you know, you don't even have to do the background, you can just do the dresses, portraits. I love this one because you don't see a lot of men in coloring books. I love this one a lot. This one's my favorite for sure. Love, love, love that one. And that is it. You do get a bonus. You get the same ones again, but then in the back, she gives you some pictures from her other books. It's like a sampling from her different books, which is really cool. Forever Love, Fantasy World, Unicorns, Fashion, Christmas Surprise, love this one. And you have some of her line art. Enchanted Forest. And then you have the second set of pages. So I'll link this book below as well. It's really gorgeous. It's one of the better ones by an actual artist I've seen that's been around for quite a while. All right, so next, I don't think I showed this yet. Couldn't remember. This is my Creative Haven. It's Manga Muses. I had this one sitting on my desk for like a month, and I was meaning to video it, and I can't remember if I did, but anyway, it's by Vera Ma, and I just love it. You know, and I'm not a huge manga fan, but the pictures in this just make me think of like poetry for some reason, or grieving, or it kind of has like a spiritual feel to it. Very interesting backgrounds. Love that one with the doilies. Love this one with the tree coming out of her head. Mermaids. Love this one, kind of looking out wistfully over the, like a beautiful kind of a planet in the solar system. This one's gorgeous. This one's super cute. I'm not going to turn the book for this, but Ice Cream Sweets Girl. Kind of makes me feel like youthful and frolicky, and just, I don't know, it's an unusual feel to it that I just really like it. It's interesting. Love this one. Did I skip one? I have to go fast because we have quite a few books here. Yeah, so that is Manga Muses. Mine came a little bit damaged here, but oh well. All right, next I have two books by Leah Liebhertz, and I did a video about 2 weeks ago with two of her other books, which were the beautiful animals. All kinds of beautiful animals. So I'm going to show you these two. I'm in love with this one with the little girls and the animals. The other one was just animals from the other video I showed you, and I'll link that video below. They're really, really good images. And you know, what I imagine these are partly done AI or maybe just digital. They're digital pictures. I think her other ones came out well before the whole AI boom, so I'm not entirely sure. But either way, my opinion on that is there are different kind of artists. There are artists that draw by hand, and there are artists that are digital artists, like graphic artists. And I have to say, there are really well done computer generated or digital or AI coloring books that I would color in, and there are some that I would not, that look terrible and tacky and like an amateur. And you have to understand that graphic art is a full career field. So, I mean, it takes a lot of skill to know how to use Adobe Illustrated and a lot of different computer softwares to put together clip art and different kinds of images from real animals using or Canva or drawing them, whatever, and putting them all together in like a collage. It takes skill to do that and a lot of time. Because I actually was an editor for a magazine and was responsible for a lot of putting together the cover art and the images. And I can tell you that I had to hire multiple graphic artists to do it because I just did not have those skills. So I don't, you know, there's all this hype about, oh, it's AI, I'm not going to buy it, or it's digital, or it's not, you know, there's a difference between something that's, you know, pirated or kind of a slap together do-it-yourself on Photoshop project and a professional digital project. And I think Leah's books, however they're done, make me think more of that. So it's really hit and miss. You just have to look at them and decide. I mean, I love these books and I love soft grayscale. I think they're very well done. They're clear. They're adorable. They make me happy. They make me want to color them with my markers. These books look gorgeous with markers. I showed at the end of my flip through of her other books in that video I'll link below, I showed how I colored one of them and how they look with alcohol markers. But I just don't like the generalizations when people say, oh, it's all bad if it's AI, or it's all bad if it's digital, or if it's not an actual line drawing artist. You know, I mean, we do live in a digital world, right? We do live in a world that's computer generated. And even some of the artists that are doing, you know, straight up drawing, I love this, isn't this precious? Straight up drawings might be drawing on an iPad now, you know. So it's just, I would just recommend people don't rule out any books until you see them. If you don't like them, return them. It doesn't really matter if they're pirated or stolen or copies, or yeah, don't support that. But just don't assume that any digital artist or, you know, computer software assembled coloring books are not going to be any good. What matters is what you enjoy coloring, or how you feel about coloring them, or how they look to you when you're done coloring them. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know, it's all that matters. It's fun. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's a hobby. It's pleasurable. I think these pages look gorgeous when they're colored on Leah's books. I really do. And I did a whole flip through of a bunch of others like a few weeks back, some fairy ones and unicorn ones that were very poorly done. Like the head would be way too big than the body, or like there's an obvious line overlap. And how things are put together. They're not softened around the edges. Like this looks natural, but you might see an obvious overlap. Like you can tell the difference between a professional graphic artist and a digital artist, and, you know, a DIY from your laptop on your bed artist. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, I'm babbling, but that's just my opinion on things. Y'all do what you want. I buy what I like and color what I like. And that's it. But you don't really know until you see it. And I guess that's the point of these videos. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Really love this one. And every page is unique in Leah's books. I believe they're German, and there are no duplicates. They're all very, like, special and sweet. I'm going to speed up here because there's like, there must be 50 in each book. I think they're just precious. Absolutely precious. Very well done. All right, I'll link this below as well. Can't wait to show you what they look like colored. This is Tier Machen Blumen, so it's probably something about nature, flowers, and children and animals. I don't know. So this is the other one. This is the Night Garden. This one's quite different. The backgrounds are all black. These are our gardens and houses and landscapes. So my opinion on this one's a little different. Again, still very well done. Will look really amazing with markers, alcohol markers particularly. But I'm just not as into structures. I just wanted to see it though, so I'm on the fence if I'm keeping this one. But really, this is for sure a water-based or alcohol marker book, because you really want to get those bold colors or the pastel, like thick inks on top of black backgrounds. And these would be really pretty easy, and they probably would look amazing. You can go to Leah's Facebook or Instagram page and maybe see what some of these look like when they're completed. But I think the little cottages and things are really cool. Some of them are kind of like spooky Halloweenish, English countryside cottages. Some look more fantasy, some look more real. These are definitely nighttime homes and gardens. I think this one's really neat. There we've got an enchanted castle. And a little trick for these, use your lighter shades. They'll show up more on the darker backgrounds, and like even how there's like black between all the flowers. Use like your bright, or your pastels, or your bright colors. I think her animal books are the best, and her fantasy. Don't forget, I love this one. This reminds me of a scene from Tangled. Don't forget to check out my video for other two books below. And those two are different animal books, were a very hard choice, and I bought both, and they are all both different. Like I was like, I was gonna buy both and pick which one I liked, but I liked them both, so I had to keep them both. So I don't live in a place where we can go to any stores really and buy or look at coloring books, so I have to buy them online. And you know, so you just don't know if you're gonna like something until you get it. And if you don't like it, you're not obligated to keep it. You can return it. You have to pay, you know, some places you have to pay the return shipping. I think Amazon is free return shipping, but I probably keep 9 out of 10 of everything I buy because I know what I like. Haunted house. Looks like Cinderella's castle. All right, what do we have here? All right, so each of these gorgeous homes, I'll link this below. Lastly, I have by Zendoodle Escapes, Colorscapes Calming Escapes. I love this one. I've had this sitting on my desk for a month. I've been meaning to flip through it. I can't remember if I did, so I'm doing it again anyway. I don't think I did, but if so, you can ignore it. If not, you're in for a treat. These are really fun. Very relaxing, great to grab this book and slide into your bag when you're going on a trip. And we just want to like visualize a little getaway. This definitely has the Zendoodle style. Great for all kinds of chunky mediums and markers. Certainly you can use pencils, and all the images are unique. I got Venice. These are all like little relaxing vacation spots and types of scenes, landscapes, and things. Just go fast because this is a big book. And some of these I probably wouldn't color, like that front door. That's kind of boring. This is one of the books where like I might only color half out of. But there's so many that it's still worth it. I like that one, the Tree of Life. Not sure what that is. Bathtub, I guess. I like the outdoor ones. I love the tropical ones. Love the holiday ones. The ocean ones. Cactus. It looks like a desert landscape. Winter. And sometimes I think these books have too many. I like variety. Like, I just think this, there's two, I think like 25 is a good number in a coloring book. When you get to this many, I feel like I hit a redundancy. By the way, these are perforated, so you can tear them out and frame them or whatever. I mean, if you only are going to buy a couple of books ever and only color in a couple, then get one that has a lot of pictures for sure. But I just like smaller books that have, so I can bounce around. I mean, these just go on and on. That was it. So this was by Deborah Muller, Cardella, Jody Bess, and Antonia. So there's 4 different artists that do work in here. I love Deborah Muller. I'm a huge fan. So definitely a recommended book. But I don't buy a lot of these doodle colorscapes just because they're so big and there's so many. I love the Gnomes one by Deborah Muller and the Chubby Cherubs. All right, so that's it on my little coloring book flip throughs from what I've been meaning to get to. So I hope you enjoyed, and check out the links below and the other videos. Have a great day.